I'm here because I need today to finish my bottom with a 2-layer of primer before starting with Coppercoat. It's a hard work. Yesterday, me and Andrea, we prepared everything. Now I have the possibility to move the leg here because we put those stuff so the boat lift, no danger that fall the boat. But for sure now I need to start to sand the bottom. After that, start to cover here, just where there are the leg. And after that, the second layer in white. And it's a hard work, but it's very important when you do the Coppercoat to get a very nice and reliable base where you paint with Coppercoat. So now I start to sand the bottom. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's a very hard day today, but we go. Finally, Andrea arrived at power plant to help me to put the masking tape of the waterline, and after that helped me to sand the hull that I already had sand months ago, but now need a very fresh sanding. We use a 80 grit to prepare the hull for the barrier coat. For barrier coat, I bought the Hempel light primer. Is a solvent primer that need 1 week to dry before you start to apply the Coppercoat. This barrier coat was suggested by Coppercoat UK because working well with Coppercoat. So now me and Andrea, we start with the first layer of barrier coat or Hempel light primer in gray color. So now guys, I start to sand all the bottom very light, and after that the second layer of primer. It's nice to say that this is a glorious sanding. Yes, when you have a boat, glorious sanding is the word that you always need to have or stuck in your head. Okay guys, and now I prepare the putty because I have some small holes on the hull that I need to cover. I use a Cecchi epoxy light filler that I trust a lot in this product. It's made by Cecchi in Italy and is very great product. Now you can see that I cover all the small holes or pinholes on the skeg because I want maximum protection of my fiberglass. And now I start for myself to roller the second layer of primer, the white one. Third layer of primer, and after that I start with Coppercoat. It's quite exhausted, just finished now. Oh. Okay guys, I finished with the first layer of primer. My shoulders are completely gone. You need to wait 1 week after roll all the barrier coat because the solvent need to be evaporated. If you don't do it this one, you have a problem in your Coppercoat and you need to remake all the work. So I wait 1 week. Today is the day, the first day of the half boat that will be needed to be covered by Coppercoat. So today I will start exactly at 8-9 o'clock in the morning, and we start to spread all the Coppercoat in the bottom of my boat. I have prepared everything, all my Coppercoat. This is for 5 layers of half boat, all my stuff, and also I have the heater. It's not very cold, but I want sure that I have a minimum 15 to 60 degrees inside the power plant. The boat is ready to be sent on the port side, and tomorrow I will make the starboard side. In any case, I already speak with Coppercoat England and Coppercoat Italy. They explained me that I can make half boat a day. The very heavy copper, 2 kilos for each bag. Now I need to divide 1 kilo for each bag. I already have the bag here because I make only half of bottles of Coppercoat because I'm alone, and the potting time is about 40 minutes. I need more than 40 minutes to roll all the starboard side. So to avoid to ruin the product and throw away, I prefer to divide the Coppercoat in 2 parts. Electronic kitchen scale to get the perfect amount of copper. The copper is very dangerous. For this reason, I will use the mask. Oh, very heavy. So I weight any single pack of copper and divide perfectly in 2 parts. So I can use 250 gram of resin and 250 gram of hardener and half copper. I have, in this case, the correct mixing of materials. And now I prepare everything for tomorrow. All the copper, all the resin ready to be used. You can see here, I also buy the isopropyl alcohol that I will be used to clean the hull of the boat. This is very important. The hull of the boat must be perfectly clean. This is my rollers, big one, a small one. I have a spare one for each layer of both sides, the small roller. And this is the last sanding with 80 grit. It's very fast sanding, but I want all will be perfect. It's very scratch. Tomorrow morning, great day. Yes. Hi guys, good morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. In a couple of hours we start with the Coppercoat. Now we start to clean with very fresh rag and isopropyl alcohol. Remember, you need to clean very well your hull, because if you don't do it, you have a problem in the future with Coppercoat. It's very easy job, but you need to follow it perfect the instruction. And now we start to mixing the products, 250 grams of resin, 250 grams of hardener, and half Coppercoat that yesterday I divided in small bags. It's quite heavy stuff to mixing. Your arms make a lot of effort to get a correct mixing, but you don't need to mix too much, maximum 2-3 minutes as was right in the instruction, and you need to put the copper very slowly to get a very nice chocolate mixing. It's like Nutella, you can see here. It's not good for it, but it's great. So before start to use the roller, remember these 3 things that I found very interesting. Make thin layers, avoid absolute drips, and remember the first 2 layers are more critical, so don't push too much the roller on the previous Coppercoat, if not you take away. Okay guys, we start with the first layer. The first layer is always ugly because you can see the gel coat and say, oh, something goes wrong, but this is normal looking. And at the beginning it was quite, oh my god, I make a mistake, but at the end the result was astonishing. You can see here the horrible stuff, but you need to put more 4 of a layer. This is the second layers that I start, and the looking is less bad than it was before. This layer is very important, the first 2, because it's very easy. If you push too much the roller on the Coppercoat that you already spread in the boat, it's possible that it come out and you ruin. Coppercoat come out and you see a very white patch of gel coat. So beware, always stay light with the roller, don't push too much. This is the fourth layer, probably the 5, because when I finish in the back, I have some more spare copper coat, so I start again. So probably at the end I have 5 to 6 layers of copper coat. But when you are alone, you have the time that dry when you arrive at the end of the boat. I make 2 parts of the boat each day. Today I will make the port side, tomorrow the starboard side. But when I start and when I arrive at the end, this is ready to get another hand of copper coat. And at the end I use for half boat about 4.5 liters of copper coat. Now wait for the last layer, and after that I take out the tape and we will see the result. This is the last coat of copper coat. I try to carefully cover all the points and having an equal thickness through all the surface. It's very easy because you can see the fresh copper coat is lighter than the old that you already applied, so it's easy to don't make a mistake. The time to take out the masking tape is arrived, and here we are. I will check if all is perfect, and the end result as normally astonish. Andrea make a very nice and tidy work. So guys, here we are, finished just now. The boat is finished. I probably roll about 6 layers of copper coat because I have a lot. I don't want to throw away. I'm very happy with the result. I already finished half boat. Tomorrow morning I will start with the other side, and after that I can say job done. Finally the copper coat is past, finished. No more for 10 years. I'm quite happy that I don't need to anti-fouling my boat. So guys, we see tomorrow for the next 5 layers of copper coat. The starboard side. Now I need to sand with 80 grit sandpaper. You need to sand also the copper coat here so you have a better adhesion. And after that I will clean the hull with the alcohol, and after that I start with the first layer of copper coat. So first things, sanding and make a good connection bonding between the 2 layers. Another day of glorious sanding. I pay a lot of attention of the correct sanding and where to sand because I want a perfect bonding connection. You need to clean with isopropanol alcohol all the surface to be very nice and tidy, no dirty on the hull before start to painting with copper coat. As you can see, it's very early in the morning, it's about 7 o'clock, and I prepare everything for 8 or 9 o'clock that I start with the first layer of copper coat. After cleaning the hull, it's time to prepare the copper coat. Another half liter of chocolate ready to go spread in the hull of Ellös. Okay guys, the cream is ready, and now we go with the roller and the tray, and we start to make the first layer of copper coat. Guys, the first layer is rolled on the boat. You can see the barrier coat on the bottom, but after that, at the end, will become like that one. So, first layer, job done. And here we are. This is the second layer of Coppercoat. The looking is quite better. And here we are with the fourth layer of Coppercoat. This is the starboard part of Ellös, and now finish layer of Coppercoat. I'm quite tired, but we need to go. You can see here is sticky. Yes, it's time to go. Guys, finally I finished my Coppercoat. No more rolling. I completely exhausted 2 days of rolling. Starboard side, port side, wow. But the result is astonishing. There is some small drip of Coppercoat, I don't care. Below the water, nothing problem. But thank you guys for watching this video and watching me that rolling. And hope you can make your own Coppercoat single hand like me. And it's not easy, but you can do it without problem. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next video. If you like my video, please thumb up. Ciao!